Hello everyone. In this video, we will study problem E of AtCoder beginner contest 338. Course. So this is course. Each course have 2 points on the circle. Okay, here we have 2 endpoints placed at equal intervals. The distance between 2 points is equal. Numbers 2, 1, 2, 2, and in clockwise, this is clockwise direction starting from a certain point. Okay, n course because each course have two endpoints, so n course 2n points. Ith course connecting points A and B is guaranteed all the value A, An, B, Bn are unique. There is an intersection between the course. Here is the intersection. And this is not intersection, okay? So the maximum of n is 200,000. Now let's see the first sample. Here we have 3 cores, 1 3 and 2 4. So these 2 cores have an intersection. Okay, for the second, in the second sample, the 3 cores are parallel. So here is no intersection between cores. Okay, for the last sample, we have 8 points. Here, this is 1, and it's 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. The first course is between point 2 and point 4, this one, and the second course is between point 3 and point 7. So here is an intersection. So the answer is yes. Okay. Now notice here we have a circle, and in many cases we can split the circle into chain, ring to chain. For the first sample, we can change the ring to chain 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the first course is between the first points and the third points. The second is between point 2 and point 4. And the last course is between 5th and 6th points. Okay, so here this is an intersection. Okay, if all the courses are like this, then there will be no intersection. This is the first case. The second case is like this. No, it's also no intersection. And the last is something like this. It's comparing the first and the second case. So for no intersection, okay, for all these 3 cases, they are like the parentheses, like this. This is the first case, and this is the second case, and this is the third case. Okay, so when dealing with the parentheses, we often use stack. So we can use stack to solve this problem. Okay, and we also need to judge whether the 2 points are at the same chord. For example, these two, the first points and the 3 pointer, are in the same chord, so we can use belong. Belong which chord? First means this is the first chord, so the value is the chord ID. Now we have the second, belong 2 and belong 4. They are belong to the second chord, and for the last chord, 5 and the 6th point, they are belong to the third chord. Okay. Now let's code. Here, const int 400,000. This is the maximum of points. Int belong and we can judge which one is the start point, like a parenthesis. When we push the parenthesis to the stack, we need to judge whether it's the left parenthesis. If it's the left parenthesis, we need to push it into stack. And if it's the right parenthesis, we need to match with the top elements of the stack. If the right parenthesis can match the top element of the stack, then we can pop the top element. And if they can't match, we can output the result as no match. And in this one, we can output yes. Okay. Now input the date. For I is chord ID, not a point ID. A and B is point ID. It's belong A and B. And its start point mean AB. True. Okay. So here we need to define a bool array. Max Now we need to use stack. STA store what? Store points ID, not a code ID. For if it's start, we push the points to stack. Push. Else is the finish, the end point. Okay. Here in the first case, we have 6 points. This is the first point. It's in the stack now, and the second point is also the start points. The stack has 2 elements, 1, 2. Now we meet the third points. Okay, if the third points can match the second points, the top element, then the second points need to pop from the stack. If they can't match, then here is an intersection. So the answer is yes. Okay. If belong I is not equal to what? To the top element. Belong top. So cout yes, and finish the program. If they are matched, else, then we pop the top element. Then top dot pop. Okay. If finally there are some points in the stack, it means no intersection. So cout no. Okay, now let's test. For the first sample, the result is yes. And for the second sample, we output no. For the last sample, the output is yes. Now let's submit the code to AtCoder. It's waiting for judge. Oh, something wrong happens. Here. Okay. Most of the test cases are okay, but 1, 2, 3. These 3 cases are wrong. So here is the store the points. I is points point ID. So the total number is doubled. Okay. Now let's test again. Here. Okay, now the code is right. So let's check the code. The code is simple, but sometimes we can't think this idea quickly. It's something like a parentheses. Okay, now this task has been finished, and see you next time.